Justin Fields went down in the Michigan game, and all of Buckeye Nation had a bit of a scare. But Justin said earlier this week that he never really gets scared when it comes to football games. He just kind of expects it. But also, you guys, he said that he was prepared. He's been practicing with a brace on. There was a smaller one and a larger one. Justin did confirm that he'll be in the larger brace today. It was certainly an interesting conversation. I talked to Harry Miller, the freshman center. It was his first time addressing the media this week, but he certainly did not disappoint. So many interesting stories with him. And this week, I'm taking you inside the huddle as he talks with me about getting more playing time. They had you at Woody Hayes, and you were giving a speech. What were those words of wisdom you gave to the team?
You just can't appreciate what you have until it's gone. I keep that chemistry going, and I feel like we built on it as well.
So, new coach Ryan Day, you've worked with him before. What are you seeing from him this season that you're really enjoying?
Well, Coach Day is, first of all, he's a great person.
Well, he said that a mentor that he met at Nicaragua was from Dayton, an Ohio guy. He said, you got to go check out Ohio State. And when he got there, he told his mom, he said, I could get struck by lightning if I don't sign today. And so that's how he knew that this was his university and he was going to be a Buckeye.
From Donald Sloan, as right now he joins Stephanie Otey.
Well, we were waiting to tell him his stats. He's not quite sure how many threes. It was 9 of 10. 9 of 10, and he had 9 assists. How do you feel, and what was clicking with you tonight?
When I made my first three, I knew it had to be a good game. So.
Yeah, Devin was saying he's going to get 30, he's going to get 30. But then we see Warney doing this motion. Now tell me what that means.
Back when before I got hurt, I had a couple good games, and that would be my thing. Like anytime I made a great play or, made a shot, I would put the phone up to my ear, and, people say, oh, it's call up. No, it's not call up. It's just call my agent, talk to him, talk to Bernie Lee.
Well, thank you. It was an amazing game, and clearly we got to give you some time to call your agent. Oh, yeah. Back to you guys. I caught up with Sloan on his G League Player of the Week award, and he smiled. He was happy about it, but he said he wants more assists. It's not so much about getting threes. He wants to spread the wealth, and he said, well, when you have a happy wife, you have a happy life. I'll let you guys finish this one. When you have happy teammates, he wasn't quite sure how to rhyme that one, but you get the idea.
You know what? That's a great point, though.
He seems to be confident but not cocky.
That's right. He is a leader. He's very mature for his age. That's something I definitely gather, especially talking with media. But he said all of this chemistry was built in practice. They're staying over hours. They felt like they were playing catch-up. They got a new quarterback. They got a new coach, new coaches on defense. Lots of changes needed to be made. So when they're working overtime, it kind of put them ahead of the game because they didn't slow down. It was just last year that this was the home to 2 defensive coaches, Greg Madison and Al Washington Jr., who were part of Jim Harbaugh's staff. They were 2 key pieces in what was then the top-ranked defense. It adds a new wrinkle into what is the biggest rivalry because now those coaches will be lined up across the field from the players they recruited and the coaches they call their coworkers. On January 26th, the world lost a legend when a helicopter crash took the lives of Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gigi, and 7 others. Tributes were made as many shared their Kobe story. Lots of national attention. You've even been called a generational talent. What is the legacy you want to leave at Ohio State?
I kind of just want to, uphold the legacy of the corners that came, the bar that guys before me set.
You've been compared to some big names, Jalen Ramsey, and, you are setting your own journey. What would you want people to remember Jeff Okudah for?
No, I kind of want to.
Well, Rodney, Luke Fickell has been to this stadium many times, but only one other time as a visitor. He'll be coming through that visitor's entrance. The only other time was when he was coaching for the University of Akron. Last week, Michigan had you very well covered, sometimes 2, 3 guys on you. Some media outlets are saying that might have exposed the blueprint as to how to cover you. Is there a cheat code?
We're going to see.
And also in competition, you talked about wanting to replace the Bosa name. Is that still on your mind all the time when you're out there on the field?
I wouldn't even say.
Not to mention, it's senior day. It's a tough game for these guys. Last time being at the shoe. Can you talk about what it was like on your senior day?
Oh, it was very emotional. Yo, my guy. How you doing? I'm good.
Nice to see some familiar faces here as well.
Right. No, but that was...
I'm sure you all would hate to be considered annoying by others, but Duke Money told me that's exactly what he's trying to do. He wants to bother the offense of his opponent, really slow them down and initiate more for his team. He wants to set up his offense. You may see him averaging more assists than points. It is key to get the win at that point guard position.
Well, guys, the defense is suffering a major loss in 2 star players today. Jonathan Cooper told me he's still waiting till he's back to 100%. And as we know, Chase Young is dealing with the ineligibility issue. But that opens the door for some young guys to shine. Tyler Friday is back, Tyreek Smith, Javon Jean-Baptiste, and make sure you guys look out for number 33, Zach Harrison. He's a young freshman from the area. He's a Lewis Center kid. He's played in all 8 games. It should be an interesting offseason for the Dallas Mavericks as they look to build their roster. Make sure you guys check all the latest updates right here at Dallas Sports Fanatic. I'm your host, Stephanie Otey, and I will catch you next time.